Hello and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 34 verse 9 tells us, "Fear the Lord, you his holy people, for those who fear him," listen to this, "lack" what? Nothing. You know, having wants and desires that you and I daily wake up with often speak to how we're going to dictate our day, how our day is going to run for us. You know, those desires and those passions can be so overwhelming that we find ourselves doing stuff that we probably shouldn't be doing or rather not be doing, but there's this desire. There's this hunger inside of us. And oftentimes it's the flesh that wants to be filled. And it says, please me, please me. Have you ever tried to do that, please your flesh, only to find yourself lacking, discontent, disgruntled, angry, all those things that, lack of peace. But when we try to fulfill our flesh, that is what ends up happening. It's a nothingness. It ends into this place of, like I just said, nothingness. But the Lord says, when we turn to him, when we fear him, that means when we allow our desires and passions to be found in him, he said, we're not going to lack anything. That's a big statement. And that's a huge promise. But here comes what we have to do. We have to turn towards him. When we wake up in the morning, that's exactly where it begins. Am I going to fear God this day? That means, am I going to turn towards God this day? Am I going to be in awe of who God is this day? Am I going to allow him to drive my life, to influence my life? Is that what I'm going to allow throughout this day? Or am I going to allow my worldly, fleshy desires to overcome me? And he says, if you turn towards him, you will find throughout your day that you're gonna be so content, so much at peace, so filled with hope, because he says you're gonna lack nothing. That's hard to imagine, but you know what? Try it. If you're finding your life is displeasurable, if you're finding life is not you're just not in a good place, ask yourself, where are you turning to find pleasure? Where are you turning to try to find satisfaction? Are you fearing God? Are you in awe of who he is? Continue to turn to his awesomeness. You'll find everything you're looking for. Be blessed, my friends.